Hello, Capricorn, Capricorn Sun, Capricorn Moon, Capricorn Rising. Welcome to this reading for the month of September. We are starting here with the dominant themes for you at this time. We have a radical expansion showing up for you. You know, before I get into the energy that you're being asked to bring into balance, I'm going to talk about this card, okay? I love this card, okay? First of all, you are on a path of growth, okay? This is a time where you are expanding, you're growing, things are changing, okay? I'm getting, the twirliness of life over here, right? Like you might be here, you might be there, but there's a greater purpose that you do seem to be following. And one of the reasons I love this card is that if you follow the path, right, like this great expansion that is coming, it is stemming from the heart space, okay? So there is very much a need for you to follow the things that you love, follow the things that inspire you, follow the things that make you feel good. When you are working from your heart space, when you are recognizing your feelings and your needs over here, this is ultimately going to lead you to this greater growth and ability to expand in a way that feels more authentically you here. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get into the energy that you're being asked to bring into balance at this time. And whoa, okay, let's see, you have the Hermit showing up reversed for your shadow side up. Okay, now because this is an energy of balance, I'm gonna say, be mindful. Some of you might be isolating yourselves, okay? Like it is possible that you're just kind of taking this time to unwind, that you need some time, right, to kind of detach from the world, some time to process situations. We are in, with all these retrogrades happening, and this is Virgo energy, right? So the Virgo retrograde could be hitting you hard, maybe. All right, or you might be sensing it, and it's asking you to assess, right? Assess, but for some of you, okay, this is what I'm getting. All right, look, I'm sorry, I'm gonna call you out, okay? Because it's like you could be isolating with no purpose, right? Like, do you need to make time to rest? Yeah. Do you need to make time to replenish? Yeah, right? Like maybe you need a break from people. Cool, okay, but you're meant to be using right now this time as a way to find insight, as a way to shed a light on your situation, shed light on what you want, shed a light on the dreams. What is it that you're wishing upon over here that you are trying to create for yourself, okay? Getting, some of you might have choices, okay? And there's this need to actually make time to reflect, to meditate, to process, okay? Especially if you're finding yourself alone a lot. How are you using this time for healing? Are you using this time for self-care? Are you using this time to take care of your needs, okay? For those of you that maybe are feeling like you're not having this time to yourself, do be mindful of not isolating yourself, but try to create a space where you can, stop and reflect for a second, stop and get some rest for a second, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and get into the tarot. The first part of the reading, I'm asking more about you, or I was showing up specifically like in your within, okay? You have the Ace of Wands showing up in your deep within. Ooh, the Six of Swords showing is how you're presenting yourself. The Five of Wands is how the universe is affecting you. And the Eight of Wands is things you might not see coming. Goodness golly. All right, Capricorn. Ooh, okay. Am I going to sneeze or not? Whoa. All right. Sorry. It's like I felt it and I was like, I can't tell if I'm gonna sneeze or not, and I was trying to kind of block it, but look, I'm gonna say some of y'all might feel a little delayed over here. Like you are facing some challenges. There are things that you're being asked to assess over here, but with the Ace of Wands and the Eight of Wands showing up in your most external sides, okay, like the movement will be coming. It's gonna be like what's happening? I don't know. I'm not growing. I'm not expanding. Things aren't happening. And then it's gonna be like bam. All right, the Ace of Wands, this is you feeling inspired. You're being asked to think about what makes you feel good. Think about what is it that you want to charge toward. Remember that the ace is the potential of something, okay? Aces are new beginnings, but you have to nurture it, right? Like this little fire can die out if you don't take care of it. So what is it that you are doing for yourself to nurture your inspiration, to nurture and grow, all right? Grow the things that you want to charge toward, because you will be moving quickly, all right? All of a sudden, with the eight of wands over here, things you don't see coming, you might be tackling a bunch of different things. Like I said, it was like that spinny situation over here. It's like you're here, you're there, all right, taking care of a lot of business, but using this inspiration from within to help you charge forward, to help you feel inspired. That's why you're being asked to, rest as needed, but to get in touch, shed a light on what it is that you're actually dreaming up. Because the thing about the wands is that it can also be a chaotic energy, right? Because it's fire energy. So you can use this fire for good, or it can be destructive if it's not contained. So do be mindful of where you are directing your energy. Now, as far, there do seem to be some challenges over here. You have the Five of Wands showing up. This is how the universe is affecting you. I mean, this could be, literal arguments that you're having with people around you, disagreements, okay, maybe not seeing eye to eye with, family, friends, co-workers, like that sort of thing. Do prepare for it. But with the Five of Wands showing up reversed, I do feel like it's going to be, in passing, okay? Like, just kind of, be mindful, because it's more wants energy, like I said, okay? So some of you, it's like, keep your wand down is what I'm gonna say, right? Like sometimes you need to defend yourself, absolutely, right? If you feel like you need to tackle something, great, but make sure that you are not the instigator, okay? So kind of, listen to people, walk away when it's possible. If there's something that you absolutely need to stand up for, then no, trust yourself, okay? But there does seem to be, an energy of like these problems will heal. For those of you that are already facing problems, there is a sense of you being able to work past them. And look, I'm gonna say with the Six of Swords being how you're presenting yourself over here, I'm getting that y'all are choosing to walk away. Like if there is too much chaos over here, you're saying, you know what, this is not for me, I'm gonna leave, right? Like you see the little tower over here burning in the back, or the little building over here, and it's like all that chaos, all that flame, the destructive flame, you're like, not for me, I'm gonna do something that feels better, okay? The Six of Swords wants you to think about what you're charging toward, come up with a game plan as well, but leave behind the chaos, leave behind the things that aren't good for you, okay? The Six of Swords, I love it because I feel like you're doing the work, right? Like you are trying to figure things out, you're being smart about situations and choosing what's good for you. So good for you, all right, Capricorn? All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get into what else is showing up for you. This is going to be more, external energy, like things showing up, like from your, outside world, okay, so to speak. So, wow. All right, you have death showing up in your innermost. You presenting with the Five of Cups over here, okay? The universe affecting you, and the Two of Wands, and things you might not see coming. Ooh, the Judgment card. Ooh, okay. Look, some of y'all. All right, I'm gonna start over here, okay? You have two. Well, no, this is 2 and 20. Okay, I don't know. Look, you're gonna have choices to make, okay? I'm really seeing the Two of Wands is like, you have progress, okay? So first of all, you are thinking about the first steps that you need to take towards success. What is it that's actually going to keep the flame going, all right? Like I said, coming up with a game plan, figuring out how this Ace of Wands is going to turn into a Two of Wands, and, like you're going to keep charging forward throughout your journey over here. But I'm getting the sense of choices, okay? Some of y'all need to decide what is really authentically you. Back to this need to tackle things from your heart space. Tackle things from heart space. Sorry. But tackle things from, somewhere that feels good to you, okay? And I'm also seeing this with the Judgment card, okay? I'm getting like you're gonna have to decide what path is good for you, but you do have, this calling, all right, this new calling, all right? Something that could be a literal phone call. I'm just gonna throw that out there, that changes your life or that presents you with decisions, like, I don't know what, I mean, it could be like a career, right? It's situation, or something in your material realm that gets shooken up a little bit, okay? an opportunity to do something that feels right, but you need to get in touch with what you need to leave behind. Some of y'all are being asked to leave something behind in order to welcome in this new opportunity. So you're gonna have to really sit with yourself and decide whether you are willing to leave behind certain things that are, you know, like hang ups. Like let's say it's a career thing, right? And it might mean, well, I need to leave behind, maybe you have a pretty cushy job right now, right? And you're like, am I ready to leave this in order to take something, you know, do something more risky, even if it feels more authentically me, right? Like, I'm not judging you. I'm just reading the card. I mean, not judging you. I'm not advising you any which way, okay? I'm just reading the cards over here, okay? That's what I meant to say. All right, like this is about you, right? And you figuring out what feels good for you. You know, you, like I said, you do have the ability to expand over here, okay? But you're gonna have to decide. Some of y'all over here, this decision could bring up some pain, okay? Or like you might be, you know, because you have the Five of Cups over here, all right? This is how you're presenting, all right? So there's this, yeah, okay, 2 Scorpio cards over here, all right? So yes, some of y'all need to sit with the discomfort, all right? There's no growth without discomfort is what I'm gonna tell you, okay? But something that feels like, I don't know, like maybe you are leaving behind something that you once felt was everything, and now you're saying no more. You're trying to heal from this. You're trying to move past this and figure it out, but you know, you get to decide, right? Like you get to decide, but you know, you are being asked to look at what you have left, look at your resources, okay? Some of y'all might feel like charging towards something new could be like kind of at a loss, right? Like, sorry, I'm like really noticing how, you know, there's 3 spilled cups, but there's 2 cups left, right? So you might feel, you know, just quantifying the whole situation, right? Like that you might have less by looking for outside resources. But the thing is that you still have something waiting for you. I want to remind you that the 2 of Cups is balance. The 2 of Cups is joy. The 2 of Cups left is you feeling happy, you know, within yourself over here. And that can still be left over here, you know, if you're deciding, right, to move past something over here that's trying to keep you back. So what is it? You know, get, you know, real with yourself about what that is, because I mean, it could be anything, right? It could be a person, it could be a thought, it could be a belief system, it could be values, it could be, you know, dreams that you once had that are shifting, all right, over here. But what is actually going to lead to your expansion here? This is a month, you know, I am getting, I'm just going to say, you know, because for a lot of signs over here and with all the energies that are surrounding us, it's more about a reflective period and kind of sitting down and processing. But I'm getting that you're doing both, like you're processing and you're thinking and putting things into action. Like you're actually being asked to take the steps, you're actually being asked to like move, right? Like make some choices, okay? You're not making, you know, willy-nilly choices. You know, you are you know, doing things that feel good and being smart about the situation again, but you're actually moving, all right? Make moves, all right? Making moves, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and pull a couple of cards for self-care over here. I'm going to say, if there were any messages for you in this reading at all, Capricorn, please let me know. Let me know if you'd like to see more videos like this. Let me know if there was anything for you in this reading at all. I appreciate your feedback. You know, it helps me know if I should, you know, do more stuff like this, or if I should try something new too, okay? All right, so you have Sip with, this is Temperance energy. You have the Sun, yeah. You have Scream, and oh yeah, interesting. Okay, I'm really seeing this as balancing your joy with your sadness, okay? Because there is something that the Temperance card is asking you to bring into balance. And for some of you, I'm seeing more Scorpio energy. I don't know if Scorpio is significant for you, right? Like with the Death card over here, this Sagittarian and Leo energy, okay? But like, sorry, the Scorpio, okay? That's why I'm bringing that up. But you know, you have Scream and Crying over here on this end. So I'm getting the sense of allowing yourself to be frustrated, allowing yourself to, you know, say, like, let it out. If you feel something isn't right, like, you don't need to justify it. You don't need to justify your feelings. You don't need to justify why you're over here in this 5 of Cups, frustrated or sad about something. Just let it be. And it's okay to say, it's okay to say it's not fair. All right, because sometimes life isn't fair. All right, so you know, do let those feelings of injustice speak to you, but and figure out what they're telling you about your needs over here. But getting in touch with your feelings, I'm getting, is just going to be so important at this time. Scream into a pillow, scream into the woods. Okay. Crying equals strength. Let yourself process the situation. Once again, with the Scorpio energy, maybe that's why it's showing up. Okay, because Scorpio loves to transmute things. Okay, it allows itself to delve into the depths of despair so that it can truly rise up, right? Like the rising phoenix over here. Okay, or the temperance, this is what you're balancing those emotions, but balancing it with joy. Okay, balancing with inspiration. Yeah, because temperance card is tempering water and fire. So you have a lot of fire showing up over here. So you're taking these feelings, these heavy emotions, and you are balancing it with your inspiration, balancing it with the things that are making you feel good. Okay, do what makes you feel good, all right, is what I'm saying. Okay, but also sip, maybe like a little form of self-care. Are you hydrating? Okay, go out for some beers, go drink some coffee. Okay, water, tea, coffee, and ice beer. Okay, sip something. All right. And then you have trees. Okay, sorry, not trees. Yeah, trees, earth. Okay, sorry. For some of you, getting in touch with nature. Okay, period. Okay. But this is also the sun energy, making time to have fun, making time to play. Okay, making time to get out into nature and kind of be connected. You're an earth sign. Okay, so grounding yourself is very important at this time. So don't forget to add that to your routines in form of self-care over here. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and leave it there, Capricorn. But if there were any messages for you here at all, I would love to hear from you. Thank you for sharing your energy with me, and I hope to see you again sometime. Bye.